Oh, no way. Hokage just showed up. I was about to say that I have no idea what to do. So Hokage's not here. Oh my gosh, I need to rename this stream. Hold up. All set. I'm gonna hope the audio is fine. Please be fine, audio. Please be fine. I don't want any trouble, okay? This music's way too loud, I just realized. Well, there goes Hunter Ring. Yeah, I changed the name. Just refresh the page. Okay, the audio sounds great. That's a first. Okay, so if you guys don't see the title, because you refuse to refresh the page for some reason, we're gonna play Mind's Eye, because it's the end of the season, and the last time I seriously played Mind's Eye was in Season 5. I was gonna main her. You guys probably didn't know this. I was gonna main Mind's Eye, and then Dream freaking becomes meta. So Mind's Eye is useless. Today, us mercenaries rise up. We no longer want to play mercenary. We want to play something fun and have others suffer. Suffer through these horrible kites and the fact that they can do nothing to help because they are just a helpless mercenary who cannot kite if they wanted to. Okay, looks like I completely forgot that our team can be a bunch of rebels and they can choose not to do Saber at all. Okay, so not as I planned, but us mercenaries rebel today. If any of you are gonna play ranked and you main mercenary, today you must rebel. Today and tomorrow, you must rebel. Mercenary lives matter. We want to play something fun too. Yeah, there we go. Yes, finally. Oh, and it's hospital too. Is Mind's Eye good? Is Mind's Eye meta? Mind's Eye is not meta. Mind's Eye isn't even that good. Mind's Eye is good if you don't get chased. If you do get chased, then don't. Just don't. Okay. We're gonna move out because I definitely don't want to get found first. But this is also a really good kiting area, so I'm gonna sit right here. It's Ripper. Ripper is my weakness as Mind's Eye. I know Mind's Eye can see Ripper's location and all of that. Not like 60% of the time, I don't get hit because he's invisible. I get hit because of his foggy blade. So most of the time, invisibility has nothing to do with it. I can see him through walls. It's not that good of an ability though. I'm sorry guys, but just being able to see hunters through walls, no matter what Persuade says, may it be a year ago, may it be now, just Mind's Eye's ability, you can just be any other character and wait around the corner to see the red light of the hunter. That'll still give you plenty of time to make sure the hunter's not turning around. But you know what? It's an extra ability. Mind's Eye still totally needs a buff. Like, something way better than this. This Lonely Cane. What kind of buff can you give to Mind's Eye, though, that would make her compatible with Mechanic? Make her, like... What kind of buff would actually make people consider using Mind's Eye over Mechanic? Oh. Wait. Please don't tell me I have a mercenary not running Tide Turner. I hope I just missed 20 seconds there and she did have Tide Turner. I'm going to assume she did have Tide Turner because I love to not remember things. So I don't know if Mercenary's going to save again. Looks like he is. This cypher is obnoxiously loud. Let me turn that down for you guys. You always get Containment Master when I'm playing her? I mean, I will congratulate you, but I need to know against what hunters you're facing at, what skill level hunters you're facing at, and like, what's more important, the skill of the hunter or the hunter itself? Nowadays, because there's so many counters to Mind's Eye, well, mostly two. There's really only two hard counters to Mind's Eye, but either one will destroy Mind's Eye mains. I think the hunter matters more. So if you're going against stuff like Gamekeeper, let's say, then Mind's Eye isn't really going to have trouble with that. What Mind's Eye is going to have trouble with is Dream Witch and Blood Queen. So if you're not going against those two, well, I'm not surprised that you're getting Containment Master. But congratulations, because that means you must be doing something right anyway. So, I'm playing it very safe. I'm just gonna I want Hokage to come here to me. Because I don't want to mess with Ripper as a Mind's Eye. Yes, that's what I've been trying to tell you, Hokage. Come help me. Okay, we're gonna... I don't know. Seeing the hunter's location isn't good enough anymore. You have Seer now in voice chat. I think Mind's Eye should do a little bit something more. What exactly? I don't really know yet. This guy doesn't have Blink, does he? I mean, look at how fast they decode anyway. Oh, he's there. I saw him. You guys might have not seen him, but I saw his invisible particles. Does that make any sense? Kind of like that. Alright, we're gonna move out of here and into the infinite hiding zone. Oh, that's not good. Cat is knocking to get out as soon as she comes in. That's nice. Wait, I just made the example of Gamekeeper being a good hunter to kite against as Mind's Eye, and you hate Gamekeeper? It's all about the mind games, I'm telling you. It's all about those mind games. Her name is Mind's Eye, after all. Oh my gosh, please don't see me. I try to mind game the Ripper. Actually, I think you can see her just crouching. Yeah, we can see him just fine. Oh wait, he's gonna peeper that. Oh my gosh, peepers. Peepered. No. Oh god, I didn't even notice he was right behind me. Now I'm screwed. Yeah. That is just one problem with Mind's Eye. Even if you hide, you're like helpless. Like you don't know where the hunter is. Let me just crawl away from this peeper, by the way. Holy crap, I can see a peeper, I just realized that. And holy crap, it's taking a long time to crawl away from this peeper. There we go. Don't come here, there's a peeper. Nope. Okay. Personally, I don't know what the heck we're gonna do, because I'm absolutely useless. I cannot rescue efficiently. I cannot do much. I mean, I guess I can, because it's Ripper, hypothetically, but then again, I can't see the hunter from far. Well, whatever buff Mind's Eye needs, there's no denying she needs a buff. Not sure why this guy is saying thank you, since we can't really do much to help him. Yeah, right here, I'm completely helpless. I'm gonna decode in this open area, and the hunter can see me sooner than I can see the hunter. Like, he can see me without even activating the terror radius inside of me. Let's see if he's gonna teleport. He didn't. Mind's Eye needs a buff. Hi, Kuru-chan. Kuru-chan. I hate saying these names. They twist my tongue. Well, for all I know, the hunter can be watching me from the hospital and I have no idea. I mean, it's really easy to see shadows in this game. If I can angle this object just right, I might be able to see, like, the invisible particles from Ripper. You guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you look closely, you can see, like, it's almost like, let's say it's a really hot summer day outside and everything is very wavy. That's kind of what Ripper's invisibility is. It's very wavy that you can see it through obstacles. It's not an intended thing, it's more of like, hidden feature. I vault way too slow. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Okay, not gonna lie, the cane was pretty useful there. But then again, I would have been able to see the red light. Can you see the red light as Mind's Eye? I don't think anyone ever pays attention to, like, a red light from the hunter. Because you can see the body, it doesn't really make sense to look at the red light. Yeah, there was no way we were winning. All three ciphers were in the same area. I didn't need Hokage to tell me that. If you use your cane, you can see the coded cipher machines, and 2 of them were near me, and the other one was white. And it was in the horrible spot. So, we weren't winning that one. Especially not as, a survivor that can hardly rescue. Man, I would have avoided a hit had I not jumped down that hole. That was my fault. That was not Mind's Eye's fault anymore. That was my own fault for doing that. That was really dumb. You find that Mind's Eye is very helpful in 2v8. She can detect both hunters for all 7 of your teammates, and her decoding speed is also useful when everybody's busy rescuing. Yeah, 2v8 she's pretty good. Just the fact that she decodes so fast, and there's so many more Mind's Eyes, so many more other survivors, I should say, and especially since most of them are going to play distraction characters like Forward and Cowboy, it's really going to put the other Mind's Eyes at an advantage. But this is not 2v8, this is 1v4, and in 1v4, if the Mind's Eye doesn't kite well, she's pretty much screwed. She pretty much screwed her team because she doesn't have a robot, unlike a mechanic. She's B tier for sure. Not saying she's like F, don't get me wrong. It's just there's better options. Also, that mercenary have tie turner. That's the real question. Let us see. I swear that guy didn't have tie turner. Alright, I'm checking the stream footage. Yep, he didn't have tie turner. When I say, whenever I don't play mercenary, we just get awful people playing mercenary. I'm not joking. Sure, maybe you're not at the skill level, maybe you're not used to saving, maybe it's been a while, maybe you just don't know how to use elbow pads or are lagging. But not even running the right build. Come on. Come on, dude. Personally, I don't see what's so bad with Mercenary. He has 2 jobs. His first job is to not get hit early game. His second job is to not get hit twice on the save. Can you do that? And the fact that you don't have to worry about a flare gun missing or Forward not rescuing because he gets double hit by like Foggy Blade plus a regular hit. Which, by the way, Mercenary will survive. And if you're even good enough, if you're even advanced enough, you can save faster than Ripper can hit you again after hitting you with a Foggy Blade. I've seen mercenaries use symbiotic effect instead of healing. I'm very concerned, Leo, that the fact that you say that concerns me very much. Why does it concern me? Because I have no idea what symbiotic effect is. What is symbiotic effect? It's like here. Movement speed is increased by 2%, 4%, 6% when running towards a survivor in rocket chairs. So you're telling me they run this instead of tie turner. Leo, we're gonna have problems with these mercenaries, bro. We're gonna have problems with these mercenaries if they're running garbage like this. Let me clear something up to you guys. Also, 0 out of 2 waiting time. There's 2 people in this room. I never noticed that. 0 out of 2. Even though we technically can't ready up. let me make something clear to you guys. I'm going to assume symbiotic effect is the same as spectator. So you look at spectator. Spectator's like movement speed is increased by 10% when running towards a survivor who is injured or knocked down within 30 meters. That sounds great, because that means if there's a damaged person, or that originally what I thought when they made that buff in July was it July? I think it was in July last year. Originally I thought it was a circle. It was a radius, 30 meter radius, and it's just like a big circle where if you're kiting near a person, that is like obviously not just kiting, but it's more helpful when you're kiting. When you're kiting near a person that's damaged or wounded, that would be good for forward. That would be good for cowboy. But then I used it in 2v8 and I found out it only works if you're directly running towards the person. If you're like 2 degrees off, not directly running to the person, you don't get the effect. Even if you're within 30 meters. You've seen mercenary use symbiotic effect instead of healing. Okay, so now you're emphasizing healing. Let me clear it up. This ability is not good in the first place. So, what are they using? Healing. Okay, you know what? Healing. Why would they ever pick symbiotic effect over healing? I mean, let me even make something else clearer. Healing is not even that good. I only run healing on my mercenary because it's the only good thing for mercenary. Should you be getting healed as mercenary? 50% of the time, no. You're not even supposed to get healed. So the fact mercenaries run this, I mean, why would you have this? You have elbow pads. Why are you wasting your trades? Come on. That is the biggest waste of traits I have ever seen. I'm sorry. I'm putting the wrong... never mind. Yeah. So, I guess that explains why some mercenaries just don't have the right build. I guess they're being misinformed. Because, I mean, like, you don't even get the effect from symbiotic effect unless you're running directly towards the rocket share. And a lot of the time, let me tell you, it sounds great on surface. It's really not, because there's all these obstacles in your way, and you have to move around. Whenever you use an elbow pad, I'm pretty sure you're not going in a straight line towards the person. Like, not even the best team people can do that. I can probably do it, but not consistently. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, it's not... What's the word for it? It just doesn't make sense to use. I'll think of the word eventually, but... It's just not useful. That is... Let me tell you, anything... If I ever hear an ability that I've never heard the name of, I just immediately think useless, because how I have not heard of it. I didn't even know healing. Leo had to tell me healing. I mean, healing is not a trait I talk about that much because it's only good on mercenary, really. And arguably forward if you're willing to trade pallet vault speed for healing. It's good to speed up. If you ever need the healing, then it's good to just save a little bit of time there. Where the heck is the hunter? Alright, I'm moving out. I'm not sticking around here. Okay, even then, I'm a little concerned being here in this factory. Also, can we just talk about how amazing this... okay, someone's here. Right. Oh no, that was just a fire. Man, this ability where you can see sectors from far away is amazing with Mind's Eye. Great synergy. I mean, it's good for every character, but Mind's Eye especially, since it's difficult to see that cipher being done from far. Thank the Lord he didn't teleport on me. My days would have been over. My days would have been long over. Teleport hit, blink hit. Just like that. Alright, let's see where everyone is. So, that cipher's gonna get worked on. Gotta use your big brain. You can't just mindlessly... Okay, someone's decoding that. The mechanic is about to get jump scared. You guys gotta use your big brain and use that cane. Don't just use it for the sake of staring at the hunger. You gotta use it for like, okay, which cipher's being done so I don't waste my time going to it next. Just think about it. You're the fastest decoder on the team. Don't waste your time coming towards ciphers that are about to get finished. Gotta use your big brain time. Hear that? That's the painful sound of me knocking my head. But that's also the sound of my big brain. Okay, that's enough rubbing it in. Okay, we got one cipher done. Solid, solid. We got one cipher done. Totally wasn't me. It was our teammates. Oh man, basement's there. That's not good. Ah, I hate Mind's Eye because I can't see the dungeon from here. Normally I could just see the dungeon from the cipher if it's here. It's the little things that matter, really. Because like right now, if for all I know, the dungeon could be right there. And I can't inform my teammates because it will be a waste of time coming there. Oh no, our mercenary might get screwed. No, he's fine, he's fine. Please rescue though. There we go. Hopefully that'll help them to make sure not to run directly into the hunter. And as I say that, the mechanic just completely forgets that she can't just simply run because mercenary can't take 2 hits. Ooh. I gotta find Cowboy Cypher. Just don't worry about me, Spider. Just minding my own business. Oh, wait. They're not gonna get that cipher done, are they? Yeah, they're not. I didn't use my big brain. Okay, I was assuming Hokage was gonna go rescue. Alright, well, I'm lagging a little bit. Seriously, she body blocked me. Look at this crappy place I have to decode in. Oh man, there's nothing I could have done there. If I dropped that, she would have hit me. Rip Hokage. That's a GG, boys. Just gonna end it there. You know, maybe Carlito is sitting on top of the dungeon. Who knows? As Mind's Eye? I definitely don't. Don't you run distress for mercenary? Now who told you that? I don't know, let me see. I'm pretty sure I don't. Saber. Oh no, I have a special build for Mercenary. No, I don't use Distress. I don't think I need to explain why. Because you know Mercenary doesn't sit on chairs typically. Come on, guys. I've been playing for the game for... how long now? Let me think. A year and a half now. I think by now I would have completely utilized every point to the most efficient thing. Yeah, let's just call it thing. The most efficient thing according to the meta. Let me tell you, the build really doesn't change based off the meta. It really doesn't. By now, I feel like I know what's the most useful on every character. Is Distress really needed on Mind's Eye? I'm not sure. I would say probably not. Because why? Then again, why would you have her? Oh man, the last time I looked at this build was like a year ago. Oh, it is nice having drawbridge effect. I mean, actually it's not, because you can see the cipher shaking from far. Ah, never mind. Alright, it's been a year since I've updated this Mind's Eye build. I used to run Distress because I didn't know if you could see teammates when you were placed on a rocket chair. The point of me putting Distress on is so I know when my teammate is gonna rescue me. But I was a complete moron because like half a year ago I realized that you can see survivors when you're on the chair. It's just they can't see each other. What's most important is you as a Mind's Eye being able to see other people. So literally what else isn't totally useless? Will to survive. I'm not a big fan of Will to Survive on Mind's Eye. Just because when you when you free yourself from balloons, you have no idea where you are. Like unless there is some nearby object and you have a really good memory. I don't know, like it's not actually I should rephrase. It's not about memory. It's about how fast you realize the area you're in. Memory's the easy part. Instincts telling you where you are is the hard part. Also, what am I doing? Why didn't I go over there to that cipher? That's the safe cipher against Photographer. In the center. Alright. I don't know why, but in the camera world, Mind's Eye can see herself in color. Just like Photographer can see himself in color. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure she's still blind in both worlds, for all I know. Oh no, he found me. No, I have to be so careful now. I have to be really careful now because I died a blink. There's no way There's no way any slow vaulter is gonna dodge a blink. Both Mind's Eye and Mechanic. They just vault too slow. I hate this because like I can't even see if he's coming towards me. I can only use my terror radius. I guess I could use my ability to know if he's facing my direction. No, but isn't that from a 32-meter radius as well? That's the same radius as the terror radius. Gosh darn it, Mind's Eye. Okay, we're fine. Hokage's kiting. I mean, should I really be surprised he found me? I literally hid in the open. I don't want to decode directly in the center because it's a popular chair spot for photographer. Observe. Watch it. He's gonna put him on the chair right there. He's not. Okay, well, I can't stay here anymore. He knocked me down. I don't think that was a good idea, because I might be able to heal myself now. We'll see. I'm not completely certain. Oh, no, we can't. What the? Mine's like, geez, what is going on with you? Oh, no. No. He's behind me. Oh, he blinked. Yeah, well... Man, if I was any other character, I would have seen him come from that side of the wall. Cause I'm so limited. I only have such a small vision radius. I don't know, maybe I have an idea for a buff for Mind's Eye, and that is simply just increasing the range. How far she can see. Actually, I'm just gonna go into camera roll. That's the best idea. I'm not even gonna risk like Tide Tuner running out or something like that. It's like, what if I get hit 2 seconds left with Tide Tuner? It's better to just sit here. I could have stunned him. And I wasn't necessarily close to running out of Tide Tuner. I just don't want to take that chance. Alright, well, I'm not... I think that's a glitch, the fact that I can see the hunter completely white like that. Yeah, I'll take it though. I had a glitch as Mind's Eye, where one time I could see the hunter from all directions, like... I could see the hunter from all sides. They were always highlighted in white. But just for me, not for my teammates. I'm actually gonna run around because I get more distance this way from the boost. Just gonna drop that immediately. Oh, no way. I wanted to drop that a little sooner, but I wasn't close enough to the tower. Oh wait, our first officer didn't survive. Oh yeah, it's because of some like weird double hits. The fact that photographer has like 1.5 hits instead of 1 hit. Sorry, I should... I completely messed that up. Photographer does like 2.5 damage instead of the regular 2. Wait, I still messed that up. So I keep playing Mind's Eye. Yeah. It comes with its fair share of complaining about Mind's Eye's problems, though. Alright. After a few games of Mind's Eye, I'm not gonna make a declaration yet, but so far it's looking like in open areas, when you're not sure where the hunter is, it's just way too late as Mind's Eye before you even notice. I didn't even need to look for where the hunter was. I could just hear from which side he was from, and that was still not enough to get to the pallet. He used Blink, but I'm pretty sure he would have got me anyway in the next 10 seconds, because that pallet wasn't that good. What makes you want to play Mind's Eye? Back in Season 5, I used to play Mind's Eye. It was supposed to be my next main, because I hated Coordinator. I just hate every Saber. I hate every rescue character. Coordinator is my most played character. Hate it. Mercenary is my second most played rescue character. Maybe even my most played ever character. Hate him. I used to play Mind's Eye in Season 5. But then Dream Witch became a thing, and I had to drop Mind's Eye because she was bad in the meta. A lot of type Mind's Eyes use Cold Trait. Yeah, and I have it, but that's assuming you're facing away from the hunter. So what was I supposed to do there? I was supposed to keep rapidly changing the direction of my screen until a red arrow shows up. I guess that's what I was supposed to do. Just rapidly shake my screen and hope the game cooperates and shows me a red arrow quickly enough for me to notice. I don't know. If I was any other character, like let's say Perfumer, I could have easily been able to tell where the photographer was coming from. Because of the fact he came from the long side of the wall. That is so much time all thrown away because I didn't know where the hunter was. Man, I definitely did waste some time simply hiding though. Pretty quiet in stream chat today. We got like 3 people talking. Oh, someone asked a question about Perfumer. Leo, should Perfumer use self-deception? First off, what the heck is self-deception? Oh, it's this one. I've considered it. A serious answer to your serious question. I think it's very viable to use this on Perfumer. It's more viable if you're fighting against non-stop Dream Witches and Blood Queens. Just in case you get a calibration. Or just in general, honestly. If you get a calibration and you accidentally miss it. Because it happens, even to me. I don't know. Honestly, the devs made it... The devs added 20 points in July. But nothing you can get with those 20 points really changes the game that much. I mean, like, this is hardly a game changer ever. This is more of a game changer because that's like an extra, I don't know, half a second to just get away somewhere better. But a lot of people aren't good at stunning, including myself. I just keep it there, like, in case. In case I land a stun that I know it's gonna be lethal. And I'm gonna have plenty of time. And a lot of hunters run increased stun recovery as well. So if you run increased pallet stun, it ensures that you will have more time than you think you will. Sorry, that didn't make any sense. Just so you don't get surprised, like, you don't ask yourself, wait, what? The hunter already recovered? Like, never have those moments. Because if you ever stun them, you're gonna have your own pallet stun to fight back their pallet stun recovery. That's what I would think, at least. Not every hunter uses increased pallet recovery. So then it's extra good on those hunters. Okay, and then Smiley responded with, to that question, should Perfumer use deception? Self-deception? Legitimate answer? You could probably. It's not a bad idea, honestly. And Smiley says no, use sticker or distress. Now, if any of you guys know me, you know I'm a hater of sticker. I hate sticker. Sticker to me is so useless. Like, when are you gonna get incapacitated and not get picked up? I mean, like, it's good synergy with forward. It's good synergy with cowboy. If you have a cowboy forward on your team, you can use sticker. Why the heck not? In my personal opinion, I wouldn't use sticker because I don't think it's worth it. Only with mercenary. But sticker, you could use sticker because Perfumer has slower healing speed. So for that reason, maybe. But with any other character, Embalmer as well. But any other character after that, actually forward as well. Forward, like, he gets knocked down a lot and then he needs to get himself back up before the person gets knocked down. Again, the person that he's protecting. Those three people are, like, the rare exceptions. Mercenary, you could also, but, like, some people just slap sticker on any character, and I think that's wrong. Or snooze, or use snooze. So let's use our big brains for a second. Snooze slows the countdown of the rocket ship by 3%, 6%, 9%. From all my thousands of matches of playing, I can tell you, I don't have the exact statistics, but a person lasts around 30 seconds on a rocket chair, more or less, before they reach halfway. But typically they'll be saved after around 20 seconds to avoid any risks of terror shocks. They last about a minute without getting rescued at all on the rocket chair. And I'm assuming that because if nobody rescues a person at all, and if you start a cipher, then by the time the person dies, you'll usually have a cipher finished by then. Like 80%. A cipher takes 77 seconds to finish. So, using that knowledge, how much is 9% in the reality of things? For the sake of rounding, we're just going to round it to 10%. How much is 10% of 1 minute? Actually, no one's ever going to be letting their teammate die completely, so we're going to assume it's 30 seconds. How much is 10% of 30 seconds? You get 3 extra seconds on the chair. Big deal. I would not recommend snooze. I don't think it's good enough. 3 extra seconds on the chair, plus on top of that, mercenaries and sabers will rescue you earlier anyway, just so they don't take risks. If there were an exact countdown of when a person will reach halfway, maybe it would be more effective. But like right now, for the past year and a half in this game, almost a year now, 2 years now, the way it's been is that there's no exact number. It's just if you get close to halfway or not. And then that causes a lot of like unsurety, like sabers aren't sure when to rescue, so for the sake of being safe, they're gonna do it slightly before half, whether or not you have that bonus in chair. TME is top mind's eye, right? What is TME? I'm gonna assume it's top mind's eye because someone said a lot of TMEs use cold shade. Top mind's eyes. But, so I'm assuming that. But then, you say Liz posted a match where she and Hoka hid for the entire round as top Mind's Eyes. They're not top Mind's Eyes, are they? I don't know what a TME is now. Sometimes sticker is really useful. Sometimes. When does that sometimes ever happen though? How often does that happen? I almost never get the chance to pick myself up before a hunter picks me up. Therefore, I don't think sticker will be any use. You have to remember, you still decode 10%, you still not decode, you still heal 10% slower overall. So you don't heal any faster, you just heal slightly less slower. And most hunters by then have a rough estimation of how fast a survivor heals themselves without sticker. And they heal themselves normally. So I don't know how long it takes, but like, I'm sure top hunters have that number down somewhere in their minds. I don't, because like I said, it happens so rarely that you ever get up that you don't really have a rough estimation of when it's really done. I would say like maybe 30 seconds you can pick yourself up. With sticker, it will be like 22 seconds, I think, 25 seconds. 5-second difference. That's a big deal. But with perfumer, you still heal 10% slower, so like, hunter has a rough estimation of when you're about to get up. And if it's a perfumer or a slow healing character, then even better for them. Because they know they have some extra time. I don't know. Sticker is sometimes useful. You guys have probably seen those epic moments where people climb their way out of doors because of sticker. I don't remember the last time I had to climb my way to the door. I don't. Like, that never happens. I always play safe now. There's no point of running to the door. Like, if a hunter teleports, don't just run towards the gate when it's not open. I play safe. Unless, you're on voice chat and they tell you the gate's like 1 second away. Like, something like that. The only scenario I can think of is like when you're kiting towards the door and you're so close and then it's just barely not enough. Oh, well then you could say sticker would have been useful. I don't know. I mean, I can tell you right now, I don't, like, no one ever gets hit at the door and then escapes thanks to sticker. Like, who does that? Either they get hit by the door, they get hit far from the door, or they don't get hit at all and they make it out. That's what happens, because people play safe. You should play safe. Oh, the Mind's Eye. Oh, you guys are saying TME as in the Mind's Eye. I was reading Top Mind's Eye. Because let's see, someone said, Riri said a lot of TMEs use Cold Trade. To me, that reads a lot of Top Mind's Eyes use Cold Trade. It makes sense to me because I use Cold Trade and I'm a top player. So I'm like, yeah, it means Top Mind's Eye. Do I think it's useful that survivors can move in Soul Reaver's Cocoon? Personally, I think it's pointless unless you want to die faster so your teammates can get dungeoned. Yeah, it's useless. I heard a rumor from First Soldier Gaming, the guy who made the video about it. He was also the only video I watched about it. Apparently it makes you die faster. I don't know if that's a fact though. Rolling is pretty much useless. And if it does make you die faster, then yes, it definitely is useless. Because you move like 1 centimeter. Sorry, you guys don't use centimeters. You move like 1/5 of a meter. It's to prevent spiders from body blocking to prevent rescue. Really? I didn't know that. That makes me feel dumb. Why haven't spiders done that to us before? I've never had that happen. You guys are fighting some big brain hunters out here. But if you could roll into the exit gate. So tell me, who in their right mind would chair a survivor next to the gate, let alone cocoon them next to the gate? I've had rippers I had every type of hunter, honestly, put a survivor next to the chair and immediately regret it, because someone with tie turner just comes in, they just so happen to have tie turner, and they rescue and they make it out the gate. So if a spider freaking uses her cocoon next to the gate, then like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what they're doing, not you. Will it be counted? And that's a good question. Can the survivor roll out from the exit gate? Now that I think about it, probably not. But still, you can roll towards the exit gate, and then someone can come because they're right by the gate. Actually, maybe they can't. Wait a minute. If you can escape in a cocoon, if you can't escape from a cocoon, that's actually really effective. Because if you camp, then it completely blocks out an exit gate, and you can't rescue the teammate. But camping is like, if you're about to lose, then you shouldn't put the guy at the exit gate, because then someone can easily come and rescue and they'll both instantly leave. Not even a chance that you could reach them, because one of the guys will be right next to the gate. Noob hunters use cocoon death and they just sit on you. Hey, what can I say? They're just protecting their younglings, right? It's their egg. Or you know what? Maybe you're like, it's like a fly. Maybe you're like their next meal, and they're just trying to warm you up for a bit. You know, these spiders out here don't have microwaves, you know. They had to use, through years of evolution, thousands of years of evolution has taught them to use their body to warm up their food. Big brain spiders. Real big brain spiders. Survivors were able to escape before an update. Interesting. As if cocoon death wasn't already useless enough, it can work against you. Hi, Dister. Hope you're doing alright. We're just waiting here for 7 minutes. I would say that's a lot, but I've waited 70 minutes before. But it's a lot for nowadays. Nowadays you get a match in within 1 minute. Back then this would be the normal wait time. Back in the olden days, this is how it was. Now it's not like that anymore. You got a lot of people playing the game now. I would say that's a good thing, but a lot of them aren't very worthy. There are only a few select people I call worthy. Let's see. Oh, we got some worthy survivors. Now these people are worthy people. Yes. I'm not gonna list off any names, because then some top players probably watching the stream and they'll be like, what about me? And I don't want to make them feel bad. Either because I don't think they're worthy, or I just simply forgot about them. So yes, we're just gonna say these are worthy teammates. Hello, worthy teammates. Now, am I a worthy mind's eye? Probably not. I don't think I'm a worthy mind's eye. Okay, I need to sit up because I just gradually start slouching. Alright, 7 minutes of waiting. Come on, you can't blame me for slouching. Leo's memory. Okay. Thank God we didn't get a lakeside or a circus. Oh no. No. My worst nightmare. I don't care. I don't want to be next. I don't want to die. We're gonna try to heat seek this hunter. Alright. We're fine. That's a garbage. Uh-oh. Okay. That's a garbage. Actually, it's not garbage. I want to say that the cipher machine in the factory is better. But is it really? Like, there's no nearby pallets or anything. I don't know why that guy didn't ask for healing. If I were him, I would have healed up. But I am a mind's eye, so I guess it's more effective for me to decode. I don't really know why. It doesn't... Actually, it will matter, because he's our second rescuer. You know what? After I finish this cipher, I'm gonna go up to him. Because he does need to be healed. He is our second rescuer. If it were Hokage, like if it were a seer, I would understand. Because, you know, seer doesn't really... He had teleport. Can we... Thank the Lord she didn't teleport on me. Although now that I say that, our teammate died, so... I hope he only got... I hope it was a blink. Okay, well... He marked me, but it's fine, I finished my cipher. It's gonna be difficult for me to tell if Bonbon's throwing bombs from me from really far away. Okay, we found a cipher. Holy crap. We found someone's cipher. This is my lucky day. Oh yes, he straight up hit the owl. Really? Okay, well, we're gonna see where Hokage's decoding now. Looks like Hokage hasn't started a cipher yet. Oh yes, if he escapes, we can heal him up. No, let me heal you. I think he's just trying to get away right now. Okay, Hokage is gonna heal him. I'm just gonna assume Honey is not noticing me saying the follow me's. I'm gonna assume he didn't see me trying to communicate with him. Dungeon is here. Take a mental note of that. Put it in the old temple. In our little brain pads. Put it in the old noggin. Accelerated decode. I am decoding. How much faster am I decoding? I'm decoding 58.5% faster. Minus 6%, which would be... I'm decoding 52.5% faster. Can we appreciate that? That is incredible. Takes 70 seconds for a server to finish. This one's gonna get finished in before a minute. Holy crap. Crazy. Boom. Okay, when Mind's Eye isn't being chased, she is so scary. She is so scary if the hunter doesn't find her. Okay, well, it looks like the hunter's over there. And I do see a cipher glowing. Where is he? I saved the cane because walking in an open area like that without knowing where the hunter is dangerous. So as soon as I get a terror radius, I'm gonna try to get a location on the hunter, see where he is, and then play it safe from there. Oh, well, it looks like we're all stacked here. I think he just used a teleport as well. Hold up. Oh, okay. No. I was pretty sure crouching and walking doesn't give you vision. Okay, well, it should be done in like 5 seconds. Watch this prediction. Okay, it was more like 7 seconds. Thorian. Never heard of him. Whenever I played the Mind's Eye, I never noticed a teammate following me. No, you got it wrong, Lantern. I'm trying to follow them. They're the ones who's supposed to notice. Especially since I said follow me, so on their mini-map, they would have gotten like a communicator right on top of them. It's alright, Lantern. Lantern, you play a hunter, right? I hope I'm not getting that wrong. I'm pretty sure I saw you play like... I don't know, what did you play? Ripper? Dream Witch, maybe? Point is, I swear I faced the Lantern before. Someone named Lantern. Worthy teammates deserve a worthy win. Psyche, can I ask where you are from? I'm from a remote area of Australia. You know, right smack dab in the center. Desert all around. It is extremely hot right now. I could be boiling right now. No, it's not. I don't live in Australia. I live in Chicago, Illinois. Illinois is a state for all those non-USAers. Illinois is a state smack dab in the middle of the US. Not smack dab in the middle, but to the right of the middle. And yes, it is in the US. No, I'm not Australian. I had a friend that was Czech, but he made the best Australian accent. I don't know where he got it from, but it's like he would use it on substitutes when there were substitute teachers, and they would legitimately think he was Australian. They would be so confused. He had the best Australian accent. Man, middle school was the best. I hate high school. High school, it's like, especially in my high school where there's so many AP classes and everyone's just too focused on getting a good grade. And the friendships I make in 1 year of high school, I never keep them the next year because I don't have classes with that person 90% of the time. While in middle school, we had a nice gang of class clowns, 6 of them in fact, and they were all friends with each other, so it made it even better. Imagine 6 class clowns being friends. Yeah, we had lots of crayon wars together. That was fun. I was friends with them, but I didn't really like to start the fights. Shouldn't say fights. I didn't really like to start the trouble. But if they started, I know I'm gonna join in, you know. You do play Hunter, but you don't play Dream Witch or Ripper? What do you play? I swear you played one of those. Alright, we're just gonna guess every top Hunter. I feel like you're a Feaster main, Lantern. Feaster is coming to mind. I'm feeling Feaster. I'm feeling Spider. Totally not, because those are like the only other two viable options. Assuming Blood Queen is a band. I mean, assuming Blood Queen is banned. Yeah, exactly. Same classmates and homeroom teacher. From grades 1 through 6. Those are the days. Maybe some people like high school, because typically when I think of high school and when I think of most other people's definition of high school, you know, they think of maybe a couple hundred kids, maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000 possibly. That's really high, don't you guys think? Well, in my school we have 4,000 kids, and yeah, you're definitely not gonna keep track of your classmates over the years. No way. There's like 1,000 kids in each grade. I'm looking at these recommended videos. There's my own video showing up, called Survivor Rank by Psyche. 642 views. Decent for someone who gets like no recognition and plus never puts in work in their videos. And then right above that is some random game being streaming with 652 watching. Can we just sit on the fact he has more watching live, this random person, than I do after posting this video like a couple months ago? Incredible. Just incredible. We all gotta start somewhere, guys. You're in university now? No, I'm still in high school. Sorry, did I say it like in the past tense? You used to main Spider a while back. Maybe you saw me then. Of course I saw you back then. It was a very nice name, Lantern. Short, simple, doesn't have Chinese symbols so I can actually read it and remember it in my head. You know, very basic name. Basic B name. Hokage, you know, it's not the most basic of names, especially since for more than a year I've called her Hokage. Not the most basic of names, but it's a simple one. 6 letters. Random period at the end to really stand out from all the other names. Name analysis. What makes you as a namer memorable? Something short. Something sweet. Something with like 2 syllables and everyone can read. That is the key to a good name. And as I talk about names, we are plummeting in views, in watching, I should say, in people watching. Could be me. Could be the waiting time. I could just be boring, I don't know. Maybe the audio is suddenly bad now. Maybe no one can hear me. I don't know. I can hear myself pretty well. That's the dumbest thing I've said. Oh man. I can hear myself pretty well. They feel attacked. Why do they feel attacked? I hope you don't feel attacked, Leo. No, I'm just kidding. Alright. We are nearing 1,000 subscribers, boys and girls. I would just say boys, but that would be sexist. We are nearing 1,000 subscribers, boys and girls. I am gonna make the best subscriber special anyone can ever think of. You don't even know. Don't even realize it yet. I will I've been gaining subscribers a lot slower. I'm not too upset about it though. I mean, I'm not upset about it at all. I just stream for the heck of it. Like, why not make my rank sessions useful, right? The only problem is I'm limited to Hokage. If Hokage doesn't show up, I don't stream. That's the end of that. Kuru is a good name. Short, sweet, pretty nice. You think people are watching Mama on her Smurf? Maybe, perhaps. She is a lot more popular. Leo, can you make me a thumbnail? Of course you can make me a thumbnail. The only problem is, what are you gonna make a thumbnail on? You don't know what I'm gonna make. Am I even gonna make anything? You guys remember that Anne guide I said I would make? About that. Kinda need 2 devices to make it work. I don't know. Okay, here's a funny thing I noticed about myself though. When Hokage told me she didn't know how to counter Anne, she didn't even know her abilities, right? And that Anne video I made, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, that was not for you guys. I made that for her. That 4-minute video, that was for Hokage because she told me she didn't know how to counter Anne. So I told her in words, and then I made that video showing how every ability works and how it looks like. So that she can get a rough estimation of like, how do hunters use their abilities and how can she find ways to dodge that ability, right? And originally I wasn't supposed to make that video public. I was just gonna put it unlisted and send it to Hokage. Private, I meant. It's private, I think, that's what it's called. Send the link to Hokage. And then I'm like, you know what? I put a lot of work into this. More than I expected. Even made a thumbnail for it. Okay. We don't have a rescuer. You know what that means. That means we're gonna play the most circumstantial rescuer of them all. You asked for this. No more mercenary. I'm not sure if I want to play Mind's Eye because nobody wants to go Saber. And we kind of need a Saber. And going Mind's Eye on Lakeside is a huge risk. And you know what? I'm feeling forward. I'm feeling gangster right now. I'm feeling like I could beat up hunters right now. Every season I tell myself that I'm going to make new hunters like Anne. But I'm always too poor to buy them. Ah, yes. Those were the days when I started. I would always look at other people, I'm like thinking, man, I really wish I had that hunter. Man, I really wish I had that survivor. Man, getting clues is so difficult. And it's Anne. It's Anne. I could hear her breathing from so far away. Like, tell me, how can no one hear that cat? It's like from Dead by Daylight. How there's a certain hunter that you can hear farther than you actually get terror radius from. Is it a feature? I don't know. Is it a bug? Probably. I like it though, because I get a head start that the hunter is coming towards me. Okay, well, I need to sit upright because forward requires a lot of skill, and sitting on the side like this is definitely not gonna. Oof. You know what? Am I even gonna be able to rescue this person, or am I just gonna get? I wasn't watching my back. Crap. I'm not focused right now. Alright. Gotta get in the game. Gotta get in the mind. I wish I had a more comfortable chair, but I'm sitting in the basement today because my brother is working upstairs on some essay, I'm assuming. Are you kidding me? Hokage, it's not the owl that I need. Man, I didn't want an owl. Oh my gosh, Prospector, why are you going over there? I can't kite over here. Okay, I have no idea what the heck I'm gonna do. Yeah, I can't do anything. Oh, no! Yeah, that's why I don't fight forward. There are so many hunters that counter forward nowadays. Okay, what counters forward nowadays? There are so many things nowadays. I'm not thinking about it, but there are a lot of stunning characters nowadays. Oh, Bonbon. Bonbon is the hardest counter there is. Please tell me she at least perfumed. No, she didn't. Of course, because freaking that's how perfumers are. They just love to not perfume. I don't know how I can help her. I'm not a good forward when they're moving around. I can't kite them. There's no way. Well, she blinked. She blinked at like the game's worst palette. I mean, I'll take it. Man, I swear, Anne isn't even a good hunter. It's just she's a hard counter to forward. Even if I did dodge the cat, unlike the first time the Prospector got knocked out, I'm pretty sure the cats would have just surrounded him again. Like, surrounded themselves around the Prospector. So, like, I have no idea what I could have done different. Hokage, you have to rescue. Hokage's blowing my mind right now. I'm surprised she even rescued, actually. I don't know if I'm gonna make this. I didn't. Oh man. You know what I should have done? I shouldn't have gone for that. Because I didn't know where the hunter was. That was like a rough estimation. There was like no way I could have known. That was a really bad move by me. Oh my gosh. If I had one more point in sticker. It matters with forward. It's like the only one it matters with because it's the only character people don't pick up. Forward, man. He's the one that really needs sticker. Forward is just not good. I don't know how Chinese people use him, like people in the Chinese server. There's freaking Bonbon and the cat lady now. I used 1 point in sticker. I kind of like it like this though. The thing is, they nerfed healing speed. It used to be 15, 20, 30. So it would actually be more value going with healing. Because you get 10% instead of 5. But they nerfed it now. So you don't get the full 30% anymore. It's only a 5% difference. That was like a recent nerf. I'm gonna keep it with Mercenary though. Because Mercenary needs it. And I guess how often does Forward get healed? I don't play him enough to know. I don't play Forward enough to know how often he actually gets healing. This N is so good. Please, guys, please. I could do that. Literally, all you had to do is place a cross on your feet. Even if I didn't dodge the first cat, which, by the way, should have been an easy dodge because the cats are really easy to dodge. I just wasn't looking back. Even then, I'm pretty sure the cross was on her feet. So if I dodged the cat, then I still wouldn't be able to do anything. Why don't you want to play Mercenary? Because Mercenary is boring. Mercenary is so boring. Like, unbelievably boring.